There's something magical about embarking on a solo adventure. The thrill of exploring new worlds, engaging in epic battles, and crafting clever strategies, all without anyone disrupting your immersion, is unbeatable. You don't need a squad to have a blast, and these games are proof of that. With that being said, these are 10 of the most amazing single-player games you can sink 100 plus hours into. Widely hailed as one of the best games ever, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a fantasy RPG that truly has it all. Think breathtaking open world, countless quest lines, captivating characters, and an incredibly addictive mini-game. Fancy a round of Gwent? The game offers an incredibly immersive experience with a richly detailed world and a captivating storyline. However, its combat system is one of its weaker aspects. While the enemies and their designs are both interesting and varied, the challenge level is moderate. Not as difficult as Dark Souls, but it can still be demanding. The real issue lies in how the combat feels. It lacks the satisfaction found in more modern titles. There are mods available that enhance this aspect, but the vanilla combat in Witcher 3 falls short. It can become quite repetitive since there are only a few new moves to learn as you progress. Given the story's length of 50 plus hours, the combat can get monotonous over time. So, if you're seeking an engaging sword fighting experience, this might not be the best choice. However, if you crave an immersive world with a top tier story, this game is perfect for you. Effect Legendary Edition. This might just be the best remaster collection I've ever played. It's extremely convenient to switch between games and quickly jump back into the action thanks to the user-friendly menu. All three games utilize a shared character creator, allowing you to choose a pre-service history and psychological profile for your character, which influences dialogues and references your past during conversations. You can play as either a male or female shepherd, with both voice actors delivering fantastic performances. Though the gameplay is identical for both, your choice affects the romance options available with the game's diverse cast of characters. In all three games, you can choose from 6 distinct classes, each offering unique abilities and playstyles. The biotic and tech abilities in particular make the gameplay very engaging. You also have a remarkable cast of squad mates who assist you in battle. They can be assigned positions and ordered to use their abilities on enemies. Each game features a skill point system, allowing you to upgrade the abilities of both Shepard and your squad mates, although the system varies slightly between games. Additionally, the game includes a dialogue and morality system that weighs your decisions and choices, leading to various outcomes that can only be fully explored through multiple playthroughs. Overall, this entire trilogy had a profound impact on me by the end. It is truly a timeless masterpiece, though not without its flaws. The roster of characters and the crew genuinely made me care about them, although some could have benefited from more development. The soundtrack and voice acting are top-notch. The Mass Effect trilogy left me wanting more, even after 2 playthroughs of each game, and I still know there are many things I might have missed. Remarkably, this game continues to deliver the same emotional impact even after multiple playthroughs. Hades is a critically acclaimed action roguelike game developed by Supergiant Games. Set in the Greek underworld, players take on the role of Zagreus, the son of Hades, as he attempts to escape his father's domain. The combat is fun and engaging. Some enemies are slow-moving and hard-hitting, some pester you from afar, while others relentlessly pursue you. It's satisfying to dart from wall to wall, beating up bad guys, pulling off combos, and dodging at the last second to avoid damage. My favorite part of the game was creating impromptu character builds. If you enjoy build crafting, you'll likely find it enjoyable in Hades. It felt like an intriguing puzzle where you don't know exactly what the pieces are or how they'll fit together, but with a little creativity, you can assemble a powerful build. I also enjoyed the risk-reward factors in choosing routes through the dungeons. Do I risk taking damage for a high-value upgrade, or take the safer alternative? It's not overly demanding, but I appreciated the strategic thinking involved in my decisions. Hades is an enjoyable experience, but it could benefit from additional design iterations to address the excessive repetitiveness players encounter. While the combat can feel button-mashy at times, it remains functional, and creating the perfect build on the fly is always satisfying. Narratively, the story feels uninspired, and the drip-feed delivery format doesn't enhance it. Sekiro: Shadows Die. Twice is an action-adventure game developed by From Software, set in a reimagined late 1500s Sengoku period Japan. Players take on the role of a shinobi named Wolf, seeking revenge on a samurai clan who wronged him. Known for its challenging combat, the game emphasizes precise swordplay, stealth, and a unique resurrection mechanic. Sekiro is a challenging yet deeply rewarding experience. Once you master the rhythm of parries, the gameplay becomes incredibly satisfying, evoking a true ninja vibe combined with the lethal precision of a sword. The game promotes aggressive play, pushing you to constantly stay on the offensive. While it may not be for everyone, Sekiro is undeniably a masterpiece in its design and execution. On a side note, the lore in Sekiro is more accessible compared to other From Software titles. While the nebulous lore of Dark Souls and Bloodborne has its charm, it often requires watching lengthy lore videos that piece together every item description, loading screen detail, and environmental Easter egg to fully grasp the story. In contrast, Sekiro presents a much more straightforward narrative, making it clear what your goal is and why you are there. Fallout New Vegas is a post-apocalyptic action RPG. You play as the courier, out for revenge after being left for dead. The game has a rich story with multiple paths, a huge open world to explore, and factions that affect the game's outcome. The story is incredibly deep with impactful choices and missions that are both highly entertaining and addictive. While I'm not typically an explorer type of gamer, this game captivated me so much that I found myself eagerly talking to NPCs and exploring buildings without it ever feeling like a chore. The immersion and role-playing elements are outstanding, allowing you to truly empathize with your character and feel the weight of every decision. The setting is also remarkable, offering a degraded and apocalyptic perspective that, while not for everyone, adds to the overall atmosphere. Though the gameplay may feel a bit dated, it remains highly playable and enjoyable. Additionally, the replay value is significant, particularly in terms of the story, as it encourages you to experience different outcomes by siding with various factions. New Vegas may be an older game, and it shows in the graphics, but if you don't mind that, it's perfect for sinking 100 plus hours into. The rich storylines and vast open world make it a timeless classic despite its dated visuals.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is an open-world action-adventure game set in the late 1800s American Wild West. You play as Arthur Morgan, an outlaw navigating a changing world where every choice affects your path. A standout feature of this RPG is the honor system, which influences how NPCs interact with you based on your actions. Arthur can either be a noble, law-abiding citizen, or a ruthless bandit who robs everyone in sight. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't just a fast-paced action game. Beyond the gunfights, you'll find yourself brushing your horse, playing poker, and taking long rides across the countryside. The game offers a deeply emotional and immersive experience, drawing you into its world before you know it. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action RPG set in the dystopian Night City. You play as V, a mercenary in a world of advanced technology and cybernetic enhancements. With a rich narrative, detailed environments, and a vast array of choices, the game offers an immersive experience filled with intense action, deep storytelling, and a vibrant cast of characters. Night City is incredible, full of life and personality. Creating such an immersive world is tough, but Cyberpunk 2077 makes it look easy. A lot of its success comes from the rich lore of the original tabletop game, but the way this lore is brought to life is amazing. The attention to detail, whether it's social commentary or a funny joke, gives the city its unique vibe and makes it feel real. And that's even before you dive into all the activities and meet the fantastic cast of characters in the game.
¡Esa pinche cabeza que tienes! ¡Te la voy a arrancar!
¡Solo me juzga la huesuda!
In Skyrim, you take on the role of the Dragonborn, exploring a vast and immersive world filled with diverse landscapes, dungeons, and cities. If you can handle some jank, an aging combat system, and the occasional glitch, this game is well worth your time. Just get the Anniversary Edition, and you'll have easily 1,000 hours of content to explore. Even today, it remains one of the most immersive games I've ever played, with few others matching its level of immersion. RDR2 comes close in terms of immersion, but it doesn't offer nearly as much content as Skyrim. It's one of my all-time favorites, and if you start now, you'll be perfectly primed for the release of The Elder Scrolls 6.
Nobody here knows what happened.
Let's talk about Elden Ring, From Software's latest masterpiece in the realm of open-world gaming. Drawing from the legacy of Dark Souls, this game takes everything you love about the series and expands it into a vast, mysterious land teeming with secrets. It retains the trademark difficulty that Souls games are known for, but introduces an open-world structure that makes it more accessible. Make no mistake, Elden Ring will challenge you relentlessly if you charge in without a plan. Yet, if you embrace its world, explore diligently, and uncover its hidden treasures, you'll discover a deeply rewarding experience. It's the culmination of From Software's decade-long journey with the Souls series, offering players an epic adventure unlike anything else. Whether you're a seasoned Souls veteran or new to the genre, Elden Ring has something for everyone. Baldur's Gate 3 is a role-playing game that blends traditional Dungeons and Dragons mechanics with modern graphics and storytelling. This epic RPG invites you to carve your own path through a world brimming with exploration, tough moral choices, and tactical turn-based battles. Larian Studios has crafted a sprawling experience that challenges you at every turn, but the rewards are immense. From memorable characters brought to life with top-notch voice acting and motion capture, to delving into forbidden dungeons and traversing stunning landscapes, Baldur's Gate 3 keeps you hooked with its immersive storytelling and an expansive world. As you're thrust into a plot that could shape the fate of the Forgotten Realms, every decision feels pivotal, making this game a must-play for any fantasy RPG enthusiast. So, which of these games is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and if the video brought back some happy memories for you, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more.